starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my goodness. I just learned something today because I'm kind of a little bit on the solo side. All of my crew is in either taking care of a sick loved one, is sick, or with their grandchildren, or they're with their babies themselves. Rody was here, and I'm going to put her up on the screen because you guys all know my girl, Ro. Here she. Oh, look, she was putting herself in.
No, I wasn't in it. That was the spirits.
That is so beautiful because usually we have Kandi, and we're still sending some vibes of healing for her and Lisa. They have COVID. They didn't get it really harsh, but they're slowly recovering. And we also want to give a shout out to Karyn. She stepped in for a little bit, which you all know. If you are out there, she answers your questions. She gives you guidance in my comment section. However, she'll be going in and out. I really didn't expect her tonight because she's got a loved one that is needing a lot of love and healing. And if you all will just send some out her way too, it is just to let them know that we love them and that you're not by yourself. But watching this show, they're not going to be in a bad way. They're going to be there with a loved one. So I just want to send that out to you, Karyn. And I know that the caregivers are most of all the persons that it hurts. Rody's doing that. She's a caregiver. So I didn't expect you to come in today. So thank you.
Yeah. And what number show is this, by the way? 67?
66.
Oh, 66 of these things. Hard to believe.
I can't believe it either. And that means that's at least a minimum of 66 hours of direct communication from the dead.
Absolutely.
And we had decided as our tribe and as a group, I always do this, we had decided to make it a variety show because I wanted to share that, it's not just about me. It's all about you. And I do tarots. I have a set that I got in 1984. Yes, I'm very old. I still use them. They're very sacred to me. In fact, they're on Rody's mantle right now. So we have a friend, and I want to let everyone know that the next show we're going to have Dicey and Chantel Renee. Chantel, I've been in her book. Actually, I want to rephrase that. My forever friends experiences have been in Chantel's book.
Yes.
I was only the voice. Those words came from heaven and to the person that it was going to. So they graced me with coming on our show. I've been on theirs. They're in Houston. And I saw them last night at the Houston Horror Movie Convention. I did, Rody. I did it. You know how I am. When I was in Vegas, I dance. I will dance if my song's out. Well, there was murderers dressed up at the horror show, and he was dancing. So I put myself in the middle, and then a third one came in. I love threes. So I did post it. Lots of people were recording it, but I was out there dancing with all those murderers. In the middle of nowhere, and it was so fun. I just want to let you know that we record it. So anybody in the comment section, you guys know that tonight's guest is about the tarot cards. She's been doing this professionally for 11 years. And the reason why I brought this up is because Lauren contacted me because she knows Chantel. And I spoke to her last night about saying that she's on my show. Do I know Lauren personally? No, but I hope that the future has more endures. I want to get to know my fellow mystical people out there in Houston now that I'm living here.
Yep.
And it to have her on our show, I am so honored. And to give my forever friends a fresh new look at things. So this is today about private readings, and I do want to let you know she's got two people back here to talk to. I am already excited. I'm going to introduce Lauren to our stream.
Hi, Lauren.
Hello.
And
Welcome.
I
Hi.
am so excited to have you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
You are
I'm excited
absolutely
too. I'm
ravishing.
super ready.
What was that?
I said I'm super ready to talk to everybody. I'm super excited to meet you
Awesome.
guys.
You
Yeah.
already got a couple waiting. Yep.
Before we get started, besides what I just knew, can you tell us a little bit about you?
So I'm originally from the Valley. I don't know if anybody knows where that is, but it's down by Brownsville. I'm from Harlingen. I moved here, I guess, I would say the longest, about 11 years ago. And I have a mentor named Grendel Tucker who kind of took me under her wing. I have always kind of experienced feelings and being kind of intuitive towards people and their needs and their wants and things that kind of go on in their lives. And I just kind of honed in on it. My mentor kind of taught me the ropes and really kind of helped me, master my skill. And I've been doing it for a while. I own perceptual readings, perceptual tarot readings, and I give readings to everybody worldwide. I have worldwide clients, and you guys can find me on Facebook or on Instagram.
Woohoo! That sounds fantastic. And before we get everybody on, I want to let you know that the love is just all going. I don't usually monitor the message boards, but I can tell you that the love is pouring in.
Yep.
I have Lynn saying hello, and I want to say hello to Lynn. Karyn, she is still here, and our Tiffany is in the background. She's talking to others.
Wonderful.
Christina wanted to say hello. Christina Lantis is a very good friend of ours up in Upper Michigan.
Yep.
And we have, I think that's what I see. I wanted
Sandy
to
says hi to Lauren and welcome.
Hello.
Our
Hello.
Sandy girl. Yeah.
because I don't usually do this part. I do sound like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like you, Lauren. You stated to me that you don't know much about technology. Me neither. I don't. I just found out during the video. I was always worried of hurrying up and starting or stopping because I didn't know when the video would stop, because Tiffany does a fabulous job at loading those for us, making them. So I'm not quite sure. But now I see that at the bottom there's a little timer and tells you. So I learned something when I started the show today. I did see that Claire. I have a Jennifer and a Lori, and of course our good friend Sandy's going to be here to ask some questions. But I want to go fair. I'm going to put I'm going to put Rody in the back and bring Claire up, so that way we can introduce her. I hope that she's still there. Claire. Oh, here we go. Claire.
Really not see me. I'm on my phone. I'm sorry, Katrina.
You're what?
I'm on my phone, so I don't know if you can see me or not see me.
We can't see you. You know what it looks
That's
like?
good.
It looks like back in the 80s when your mother would tell you to move the rabbit ears because you got the TV turned on right. That's what it reminds me. So, we lost Lauren.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Sorry.
Okay. So I just want to let you know that when this occurs, Claire, if you haven't been on our show, if you get knocked out, all you need to do is come back on with that same link. And I see a little bit of you. It looks like turn the rabbit ears a little bit.
It's so hard. Huh?
I see you got some glasses.
trying to move around a little bit. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. Lauren, do you need to see her to give her a reading?
No, absolutely not.
Well, Claire,
Absolutely
then
not.
don't even waste your energy, girlfriend. I'm going
Okay.
to go ahead and pull it and let you talk with our guest, okay?
Okay.
Hi there.
Hi.
Okay, do you have a specific question for me? I'm going to draw 3 cards for you.
I work for a college campus, was promoted into a position last July, worked there till May, was let go, put back to my old position, so it was demoted. And I'm in a very bad place with the position that I'm in currently because I have a mobility disability and she doesn't accept that, my supervisor. So it's a very rough go for me every day. Um, and I'm trying to follow a different career path right now, looking into many different things and trying to see where I'm going.
Sure. Okay, not a problem. Let me take a look here. Well, so unfortunately, it doesn't look like you have a lot of support in general. I show the Judgment card in reverse. It's signifying that there isn't a lot of people that are kind of in your team, kind of helping you kind of fulfill the certain things at your current position. So I definitely see kind of the struggles there. The Magician card shows up, and that shows that you're very qualified. You're very smart. You have a lot of things going for you. Your ideas that you have on moving forward and your own career or a new career path looks very possible. The only thing about the Magician card, I'm sorry, it's also in reverse, is that you don't really have a plan. I feel like you need to make a list of things and put priorities first as far as which company you would like to do first, which hobby or skill that you would like to utilize first. But I do want to tell you this great news is the High Priestess card. Now that's somebody that is fulfilled, and that's somebody that kind of knows exactly what she's doing and what she wants in a successful manner. So I definitely would say give it about, it looks like maybe I would say 2 months at the most to start your new venture. And I do want to, I'm getting kind of a signal from Spirit Guide is showing that it has to do with kind of things that you make or things that you are crafting. It shows more successful than the other businesses that you've been thinking of.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it looks great. It definitely looks successful. It just take your time, make a plan, and make a list.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Wonderful. You're welcome.
I'm adding myself to the stream. Okay. You guys, I want to tell you that I'm looking at you guys on a tiny screen. Whatever I did this circle, and now I got a big comment section and a teeny weeny window watching Lauren and Claire on the screen. I hope that this helps her some. And of course, we are welcome for questions. And I want to see what Rody has to ask you a question because we do.
I have a question. You asked her the question, Claire, before you pulled the cards. Now, can you pull the 3 cards and then have them ask the question?
Absolutely. So normally, the way that I normally do readings is I have my client or new person sit down and tell me their full date of birth, their name, and I do a full spread, which is it focuses on present, past, and future, and then I tell them exactly what I see. It normally takes about 20 minutes, so I'm sure that there's not enough time for each of those. So I will draw three cards, but so I focus it on present, past, and future, and they don't tell me anything except for their name. And then afterwards, if they have questions that want to dig into those cards that I have initially pulled, then I draw about 3 more cards per question for that. And then if they have like specific questions that I haven't touched on, of course, I draw 3 more cards and just kind of go from there. But I've done kind of a live stream before, and normally, people just have one specific question. I basically answer, well, I do answer based on kind of what the cards say themselves. And, whether it's successful or not, or whether it's a yes or a no, I can do that as well.
Fantastic. I would like to add something to Claire's reading too. I think that this I want to help with you, Claire, to let you know that I feel like what you are currently doing needs to be abandoned and start fresh, brand new. So it's similar to what she is stating, but this comes from your grandmother. I want to hope that's how we're going to do this reading. I can't shut my mouth, but we add into this on top of intuitiveness. And I just love that. And I do have a question that I have that one of my ladies had come across was, how do they work? I would love to ask her that. Just a chance, is it spirits that put the cards there, or do you need to ask the question? It's similar to what Rody just said. They want to know, if do you call in on your spirit guides to assist you in giving guidance, or do you call in on the setters guides to assist you?
That is a really great question, and I get that a lot actually. So, like I was telling you before, I don't talk to people that have passed before. I talk through energy that has never been human, or that has never taken place in a body before on this planet. So, in my belief, we have a spirit guide that has been with us since before birth and will be with us until forever, for eternity. This is an energy that I sense that kind of brings forth intuitiveness in my brain, and sometimes I get visuals from it. But it's normally, if I just draw the cards, I draw kind of what they are telling me to draw. So it just comes out the way that it is per question.
I absolutely love that.
Karyn's telling me Tiffany has a question.
I had it on here. Here it is. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see it.
Okay.
It says, I have a question of my life. Will I have a career ever?
Okay.
I know. Let's hear what we want to see.
That's a broad question. That's a broad.
That's a good question. So I'm just going to shuffle a couple of times to kind of clear that past energy, and let's take a look here. Will I have a career ever? Okay, let's see. Very strange. The magician card shows up again. It shows that you're a very talented individual. You have tools and you have knowledge. You have the ability to learn. It shows that you have all the tools that encompasses any kind of career that you're really looking into. The temperance card shows up in reverse. So there shows that there's circumstances that are kind of have been in the way of the career or the path that you want to go. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, and it also shows that it's going to take some learning. If you want to be an expert in your craft, an expert in your career, then you have to take those classes, or you have to take those you have to take those steps in order to kind of master that career, or that decision that you're wanting to make, that hobby that you want to fulfill. And then I also show the Six of Wands, which is really funny to me because it is a successful card. It shows that you've had a successful time in different things that you've done, but you kind of get bored with it. You get really complacent. So I would say, if what's the term for it, is that if you're doing what you love, it's not really work. So find something that you really love and kind of get into it, kind of make a business of it, and do it every day. They say if you want to learn how to play the piano, you got to practice 30 minutes a day every day. Do something every day. And I see that you're saying that, yeah, she's right, my kids are in the way right now. Absolutely. I can completely understand. I also have a child. So incorporate your children into that. Make it a fun thing for both of you guys to learn. But I definitely see a career coming up for you soon.
Awesome. Lauren, real quick, you said Tiffany would have to do something, and do it every day. Did you, with the cards, when you picked them up, is the same thing with you? You've gotten better over time, or did you just that energy?
Oh gosh.
It is okay. Same with you then. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I said, having a person that kind of helped me master it was something that what I needed, definitely, because I didn't know how to hone in on the things that I was picking up. I didn't know how to explain them through the cards. So yeah, it was definitely just practice. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I do have Jennifer and Lori, which was the next ones in line. I wanted to go ahead and try to be as honest. These are your next Jennifer and Lori. Welcome to our show. How are you doing?
We're good.
Fantastic. Today is our guest Lori. Lori, and I am going to let you ask your question for the cards.
We are wondering, we made a decision today on whether we were going to build or purchase an already built home.
I'm sorry, you
We
kind
were
of broke
wondering
up.
if we, okay, yeah, I'm in the country, so I keep getting in and out. We made a decision today if we were going to build a home or to purchase an already built home, and we're wondering if we are making the correct decision.
Okay, wonderful. Let's see here.
I see manufactured home.
I definitely do too. I already so the tower card shows up in reverse. It shows that the decision that you made could have been is going to be kind of delayed. The magician card again shows up again. So it shows that it's already complete. The house that you are purchasing or thinking about purchasing is already a complete home. So it shows that it has all the structured walls. The strength card shows up in reverse too. So it looks like it's taking a little bit longer than what you guys expected.
Okay. Not what
I'm
we wanted to hear.
I'm so sorry.
What was your decision today, Jennifer and Lori?
So we're going to build.
I saw a manufactured home. Is there any possibility that during this building that you would be living in such an item?
No.
Okay, let me know how that goes.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you.
Especially when it just was a decision today. I'm rooting for you guys.
It's been a long thing. Yeah, a long process.
I'm rooting for you, okay? Don't
you.
let that stop you for it. I am going to. Oh, see, I'm sitting here waiting, and because I usually
You
have.
want me to do Tiffany's job? I'll do Tiffany's job. That was Jennifer and Lori. Oh, you got them. Okay.
Kandi, I'm over here waiting, and I'm like, because I'm so pampered. My girls take such good care of me.
They didn't seem like that one answer they were very enthusiastic about. Does that happen a lot, Lauren?
It does. Unfortunately, it does. And,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people, I mean, there has been some people that get really angry about it. And then they end up calling me back, like spirit guide is never going to put you in a place that you don't want to be. So even though the decision doesn't feel right for them, or it's not something that they want, it's because spirit guide's setting you up for something better. So
Yeah.
it's going to take a while, and some people have to kind of go through the process of things that they don't feel comfortable with, but it ends up being better for them.
No, that's good. And I can relate a little because Katrina always tells them exactly what she hears. And I know sometimes it's hard, to give that information.
It is, yeah.
Right, Katrina?
I agree. I was thrown into the country, and I went kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
I lost my home. It was paid off. I mean, I hope everybody can relate to such an incident, but I had to do it for the safety of my family. So yeah, if somebody was to tell me I was going to be there and you got it in the cards, and I'd be like, no way. But it happened. So, but I'm hoping that the dream of them building their home works out for them. That was the first take that I got. So I shared it, and I just hope that they keep up with us.
Yeah.
It comes in odd and weird times. So now I got Sandy, and if you watch our show, Sandy always got such great things, and she's got a huge family out there. So don't be surprised. You'll have to condense her question. I know. So get ready. She's a beautiful soul, and she's my forever friend. Here, I'm turning you over to Lauren.
Hi guys. I just wanted to say I love you guys, and I'm thinking about Kandi, Lisa, and Rody. Love
Yeah,
y'all,
I love you, honey.
and I love you too. Okay, so I'm not the best at asking questions. So so I feel like I'm a caretaker right now, but I have like a lot of stagnant energy, and I want to be able to like find out what maybe my life purpose is, or like what's the word? See, I've been having like writer's block. Like, how do I
Where your path is supposed to go?
Yeah, kind of like where my path is supposed to go, or like why am I like blocked? Like I'm having like chakra blocks or something. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, let me take a look here. Well, number one, you are working yourself to the bone. I show, and it's a slow process. What you've been doing it for a while. And I feel like the things that you have been doing is a circle. It's like the same thing every day, kind of like Groundhog Day for
Yes,
you.
it is like Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
Totally. Except for when we run away.
it definitely looks like it's the same thing over and over again. And I feel like you're a little exhausted. That's all these pentacles. I drew a whole bunch of pentacles. Shows that it's a slow process getting over what you've been doing. You're not going to stop all of a sudden being a caretaker. It is suiting you right now. It's taking care of the things that you need to take care of right now. So like I said, it's a slow process getting over certain things, and so it doesn't look like Groundhog's Day anymore. But you also have I feel like you are just a nurturer in general, and I feel like you've always put yourself kind of in the second place, second seat,
Yes.
and so I feel like this 10 of Pentacles is showing changing that mindset and taking some time to kind of put yourself in the forefront, at least maybe for 10 minutes a day. If you do it for 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, you'll start kind of opening up those, cracking open those chakras for yourself, and Glenn, so that you're getting intuitive direction on what you need to do with your life, on things that you do want to kind of accomplish. I also show that there's a partner there that has been there for a long time, and they're very supportive of you, and they see it too. They see that you need to kind of take a break, rest a little bit. They're very supportive on you wanting to do or that you needing to do things for yourself. Take their advice sometimes.
Kevin's amazing. Yes.
Yeah, I see that there's times where he's like, "Well, I'll go and help you do your job for you," or you know what I mean? I'll take this, and you can just, relax a little bit. Take him up on certain things. You can't do everything at once. You can't be the brunt of everything that goes on. So really,
But I feel like I am the brunt.
yeah, it definitely looks like you do. And it looks like you take charge of that. The 7 of Wands is showing is that you take charge of everything. So sometimes if they're offering to give you that kind of relaxation time or me time, take it so that you can start seeing things that you want to do and things that make you feel a little bit better and things that make you feel like it's not Groundhog's Day anymore. Do things that are different.
We both listened to a song the other night, and we said, "Oh my gosh, it feels like Groundhog Day." That's what it feels like for both of us. Yeah.
Yeah, just take a break for yourself. Like I said, 10 minutes a day could even, it really makes a big impact on
I feel
your other
selfish
days.
doing it. I feel selfish doing it because I'm like, I really need to be, in the mix and help Dad more, and spend more
got
time.
a thing. You were told from the you're told every week, take a break.
Yes, ma'am. And
So
we did. We went to
you
Fredericksburg.
did. You did. You
And we
are.
had Full time. Of course, I wasn't probably supposed to walk on my foot, or,
But
but it is
what
it
I
is.
mean, Sandy, is that her giving you this reading and it is sharing the same information. It
Yes,
should
ma'am.
remove the guiltiness out of you. Now you got cards and heaven that has informed you that you're going down the right path. And I hope that that just helps you. You know, that just should be more reassurance, Sandy.
Yes, ma'am. It sure is.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Give my
everything.
love to the family.
I love you, and yeah, we had an awesome time in Fredericksburg. I gotta go.
So happy, honey.
Bye.
Oh, I need to address somebody because I do have some forever friends, and you know that I always take care of. But there's a Mary here that is stating that she was sad because she stated that she was first. Now, I put a star on this. There it is. Because I want you to know I didn't ignore you. I don't see a Mary. I didn't
Mary
see.
O'Keefe, I told her to hit the link to come in. She says she doesn't know how. What's her question?
Okay, so I didn't ignore you, Mary, when you stated that you were first, sweetheart. That would be the people in my studio. We are, so I have no idea what your question is. Let us know, but I definitely don't want you to be sad. And I saw that you were very sad. This was not intentional, and you're being addressed right off the bat. There was nothing to be ignored. It's just that I wanted to share with you that the people that are in the background that are waiting to be spoken to, and I try my best to go through. So if you get your question, we will try to assist you and hand that out to you. But I just needed to make sure nobody ever is ignored in any way. But I wanted to say I see my Gloria, Miss Skeleton. I love you, sweetheart. I just want to tell you that, and I will put that question up for you. I got Christina Lantis. Thank you very. This question's going up for our guest Lauren, but I want to say thank you to Christina, our forever friend, for answering the young lady Mary that was having trouble. So I want to say thank you. Lauren, before I bring up Tiffany, could you answer Gloria's question?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. So wondering how my son's career will end up. Okay.
And I love you, Gloria.
Okay, so in regards to your son's career, it looks like he's got two paths to choose right now. The Three of Cups in reverse represents people around him, his surroundings. He is having trouble with the people that are working with him, or he's having trouble working with these individuals. The Temperance card just shows that it's been happening for some time now. The Fool card shows that he's got another opportunity coming up. Honestly, I'm showing here by the end of August, he's got an opportunity that he should really just run and jump on. The Fool card is somebody that really just needs to kind of move, active, just go. And he really definitely needs to just jump on that. The King of Pentacles just shows it's going to be a successful move. So it shows that there's going to be an increase of finances. The opportunity is offering an increase of finances. So definitely, yeah, I think it's going to go great for him. The new career is going to go great for him.
Okay, I'm waiting to see if I hear anything from I went all the way to the bottom. So if any of that sounds familiar, or if you can get that information to what I saw, unfortunately, I know this family a little bit. The only part that I got is that I feel like moving in a direction that is away from Baytown is going to be his best interest. I know it. Having a family there and everything, somehow I feel like a breakaway from his current area. So if that means that your same job is offering you a new position somewhere else, or another job is offering you, I just see that going away from where you are is going to be the best interest for your son. So I hope that that helps in both ways.
Gloria says, thank you so much in the chat to y'all.
Thank you, Ro.
Mhm.
Yes. So there we go. I'm going to put it up there. Da-da. Okay, now I have Tiffany. You got another one up on you? Do you got some more in you, girl? Lauren,
I'm sorry.
you got another one in you? I don't want to,
Oh, absolutely. I can do this all night.
I love it too. I just want to make sure. And Tiffany is coming up. This is Tiffany. And let me get this out of her face. There you go. Hi, Tiffany. How are you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. I want to turn you over to Lauren. You have a question that you can ask her.
Yeah, I do. I am having a very stressful time right now. I'm now a legal guardian for a parent, and I'd like to know if I'm going to be able to find a job working from home so I can bring her home and take care of her.
Okay. So I'm sorry, your question is, well, you stated that you're a legal guardian for a parent?
I am.
Okay, so she has children.
Well, she's my mom.
Sure. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's take a look here.
And I'm hoping to find a job working from home so I can bring her home.
Sure. Let's take a look. Well, I have some kind of stressful cards for you. This, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but this looks like it has been a whirlwind of a process. This process for you has kind of ruined a lot of things for you, unfortunately, has kind of set you back on a lot of things that have not kind of worked out in your favor, unfortunately. I feel like the finances has kind of completely drained you and emotionally. And the reason why I say this, it's detrimental for you to hear this because it's easy. It's going to be a helper of healing for you. This Tower card shows up, and this shows that it has ruined your psyche. It has ruined a lot of things for you that
Oh,
you don't
gosh,
feel
yes.
that you're able to get back. I do want to tell you that the struggle is for a reason. Okay, this process that you're going through is for a reason. You're going to come to terms with it here very soon. I'm showing here within 10 days. You're going to get a message from somebody or from a company, or I actually show you kind of stepping into some finances. And I don't know if it's because, well, it looks like you have kind of a, I don't want to say lawsuit, but it looks like there is some kind of court order or something like that, and that pays you money, and I'm showing very soon. So that is number one. That needs to be just flat out told to you, number one, because this 10 of cups shows an overabundance of things that you're needing. Okay. Right after that Tower card that shows up. Now, this 2 of wands shows that you're able to do 2 different things at once. It's in your destiny to be a caretaker and to also do things that you love or that you are learning how to do, and you end up really loving it. So I do show a remote position available. It's not going to happen right away. This other thing that's coming to you, this chunk of finances or this chunk of knowledge, is coming to you a lot sooner. But then the last card that I pulled for you is the Lover's card. So it does show very successful. You are going to find something. It's going to take some time, and also keep your eyes open for this opportunity or for this. I don't know if you're going through a settlement of some sort, but it looks like the whatever it is in your favor financially.
Well, actually, I do have an attorney at this point in time because my mom is in a nursing home and ended up with a severe infection in her stump. She lost her leg due to a stroke. So she ended up with a severe infection, and the nursing home was found to be
Negligent.
at fault. So
Yes, absolutely. So this really looks like that's going to hit before anything else. And her living with you is going to be in your favor. Her getting out of there is going to be in your favor. And you having this attorney is definitely going to be in your favor. Like I said, I would definitely take care of that before kind of jumping into a position that's going to have you responsible 8 to 5 or whatever, 9 to 5. So take care of that first, because it does look like it's prosperous.
oh, well, good. Well, right now I'm kind of stuck in a new job. I just started a new job shortly before she had her stroke. I'd only been at it for about 2 weeks. And I work in a prison, and so I
Oh
work
gosh.
from 11 a.m. until about 8 p.m. And so I can't take care of her from home at this point because I work those crazy hours.
I feel the
I have
settlement is going
something
to kind of
too. I don't
change
know if
that
you
for
want to
you.
hear mine either. It's up to you.
I do.
Never mind. Tiffany, I didn't know if you wanted to hear, because I got a gentleman that's telling me, he's saying that you're going to be building on. It just looks like you're going to be building on for your mother to be here. So it looks like there's going to be some enhancements to make it a little bit easier. And I feel like you've already decided on where it would go. He's letting you know. So when you started your question, I didn't want to speak over Lauren, but you'll go back. You'll see that I had said, you got it going on. It's happening. Okay.
Yeah, we've already looked at redoing my hall bathroom so she can wheel in there and I can have a shower that she can wheel into, and making plans of changing things for her.
It is. And I also see the bedroom. It's almost like you're going to put some extra lighting. And when I say that, I feel like it's more windows, or it may be that you're pushing it out and you put more windows in this space. But that's coming. And I feel like that's dad, because, it's somebody that loves you very much. So he's a hefty fella on the top and grunts a little bit, but he's just a pussy cat. That's just how I feel like he is.
That sounds like my stepdad. And
Well, it's love. I just want you to know that's the person that say it's going to happen.
oh, great.
All right, good, Tiffany. You got both of them. Lauren, you're doing fantastic.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And Rose's going to take care of that.
I'm sorry. I love the way y'all are both doing this. It's so cool to hear, Hey, but real quick, Mary, I have her question. I have Mary's question.
Okay.
And I'm not sure who this will go to, but Mary's daughter is missing and she needs to hear from her daughter. So can you say where her daughter is?
Katrina, can you take that?
I will. Let me get a few minutes here, because this would be something that Mary should be on here. I get a female. When I see this female, she's very thin to me. So that is two things. Either she is a thin young lady, because I know some that our Karyn, she's thin. You remember when we saw her? She's little. Or she was very sick with medications or things like that, because I kind of feel like this person might have been medicated. For me to know if this person's there, she's saying she's from Ireland, but if you got a computer like you're on right now, click on my link and you can just give approval to your computer or your phone. All you got to do is give them approval for microphone. If you don't want to be seen, Mary, we don't need to see you. I just need to have a connection. I need you to talk to me, because this is the soul that steps forward to me. And what saddens me is that you are stating that she's missing. So I need to know that the person stepping forward isn't one of your loved ones to tell me, or if the girl that is in front of me is in fact your daughter. And that will mean to me that she has crossed over to the other side. And that is the part that I hate about missing person cases. So it's so important. And I've had a really bad experience, not because of being wrong. I wasn't wrong. She's saying I'm right. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm right about, which part, but it was because I had to tell that family that they had no hope. And I don't want to be that person. I can't be that person. I'm not equipped for that. So I prefer to either be in the background where I speak with your loved ones, and we talk, and you can get the information, or I do cold cases. That way at least you've already come through your mourning process. Because believe it or not, and I don't take it personally, but it still hurts real hard. You yell at me. I'm the bad guy. I'm the one until you find that body, and I'm not made with that kind of skin, guys. So, honey, I'd be happy to help you. My only promise is to be honest with you, but it takes both of us, and that's anyone out there with a missing persons. That's why I do the "What the hell happened" segment once a month. So I'd be happy if I'm still waiting to see if your answer or question comes up here. All I saw was I was right. I wasn't sure if I was right about the small, thin. Her knees are noticeable. That's how thin she is. I hope that makes sense. So more in the skeletal line. So she either was battling anorexic or an addiction, or was naturally thin like that. I got to put all those things of what it means to me. So I hope that this helps. But meanwhile, we don't have nobody in the background. Do we have any more questions for our guest, Lauren?
Let me pull it.
For me, I don't mind. I'm kind of I'm enjoying having a break, but I'm also loving this.
Okay, here's a question, and I have a question too before the end of the show, just if I can. I don't know if you need more information. This person, ROQY, last name real, hello, would love to know if my friend is okay. Like, do you need more information, Lauren? Like the friend's name? And
sorry.
You're muted, honey. Lauren, you're muted.
Sorry. I feel like that is also a question for Katrina. I get these feelings of who needs a reading from me. Of course I'll say Lauren, but I think those specifically are for Katrina. I just have a feeling that it is a little bit beyond my abilities and my scope. So
I love that in you, Lauren. I do that too. I know when I can't go through or do something. So because I didn't pay attention, what's the question? Let's answer this for these people.
That's all they said.
This is it. Would love to know if my friend is okay. And this is Rocky.
It's ROQY, last name real, REA. You can call them Ro.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I got somebody that stepped up. I feel like it's a male friend. I hope that this makes some sense. I got a very free-spirited person in front of me, and I feel like this person might have been tied down in this world with whether it was expectations of others or themselves. I feel like this person was very hard on themselves. And is your friend
she said, is my deceased friend okay?
Yeah, I'm getting a male. So is this a male person? Because this could be a male friend that is already deceased. But the question of the friend you are asking about, is it a male in sex? I'm not getting an answer yet.
Yeah, no answer yet.
Okay, so meanwhile,
he said yes, but yes,
okay, there you go, sweetheart. I'm so sorry to tell you. Yes, this is, and Lauren was correct. This is a question for me. I'm so sorry. I hope that you recognize a person that I feel was boggled down with rules or direction. A person that was harder on himself than the rest that was around him. But he's free, baby girl. He's free, because when he came to me, I saw this free-spirited Rocky Mountain. It's very interesting that the tarot is Rocky Mountain, and his heart is free. And I'm supposed to tell you that when you think of him, and I got a feeling you have, it's almost like I hear the song "Fly Like an Eagle." So I believe that I think that there's a kind who sings that song, Fly Like the oh,
I don't know. Let's see. Hang on.
I think it's it's a 70s band.
Is it Steve Miller Band?
Steve Miller Band. So I hope that this makes some
Yes,
sense to
Steve
you,
Miller.
because I feel like the song itself, it has significance to his freedom and how he's feeling. So I hope that this answers your question. I'm sorry that it means that he's on the other side, but if you wanted to know if he's okay, he's doing so much better.
Oh. Hard to give that news, huh, Katrina?
It always is. So I'm hoping to hear from her answer from there. But you're a forever friend now.
That's right.
And I just saw Sandy do something, and she's so correct, because this is what we do.
Fire.
We've been having
What's on
fabulous
fire?
sessions with you, Lauren. We would definitely have to have you come back again. I love your energy. And you did say, okay, did get this.
Do you see there's people thanking you, Lauren, in the chat room?
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Yeah. Well, this hour flew by.
She has been fantastic. Unless somebody comes in and wants another question before, Rody's got one, and then I want Lauren to tell her future indoors and how you can get a hold of her.
Okay. Is Lauren, I would like to know what direction my health is going. Is that something you can?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Be honest.
Oh, I
I
will.
know you will be. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm a butthole sometimes,
Let's take a look.
but I'm a sweet butthole.
So I show a lot of these cards in reverse that I pulled. The Nine of Pentacles right now is showing me something to do with kind of head, neck area, maybe throat, chest, maybe to the, I would say over here to the shoulder bone. So throat, chest, head area, something that you really need to kind of focus on. I also show this Knight of Cups in reverse, shows that you are very dehydrated, my friend. I do show that there is something that you need to kind of do to kind of increase that, water. If you can take water pills or whatnot, you really need to kind of increase the fluid intake in your system. It also has to do with your chest. The more fluids that you get, the less phlegm and the less I show sinuses and stuff like that would be there. The Hierophant card just shows that it's something that you've been looking at for some time. I don't know if you had issues in the past with something in your chest, in your neck area, or in your head. It's something that you definitely need to monitor. I don't show it kind of going away very easily. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. It shows it's something that you're going to have to take care of for quite some time, and or possibly forever. It looks like it could be something chronic. The more liquid, the more fluid intake that you do can possibly help this. The Moon card shows up in reverse, so I do show that there has been difficulties in the past, but it's kind of a lifelong term, a lifelong thing for you to take care of. The more that you take care of it, though, the symptoms should subside. Let me just draw a couple more here. And I'm also showing something with your back. Lower back area. So to me, that signifies kidneys, liver, any kind of draining stuff like that. What are they called? Filters in your body. So really take a look at those type of filters. I would suggest I like holistic stuff. So dandelion root or any kind of turmeric for the inflammation would help. But again, these are lifelong things that you're just going to have to keep track of.
Wow. Except for I don't understand because I drink at least 8 or 10 of these a day. I would say everything, without going into detail, Katrina, everything, the heart, she said chest, everything. Well, I'm impressed and I don't get impressed very easily, but
Thank you.
yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do. Wow.
I hope your health gets better. Yes.
Thank you very much. I'm
I
almost
love
speechless.
this. Lauren, I have enjoyed it. My forever friends have enjoyed it.
I really have
To
too.
know how to get a hold of you. I'm hoping that maybe you and I can meet personally. Maybe we can do some things in town. I would love that. If you want to be with me, that's the whole thing. You may
And
not want
what's
to do
your
that.
contact information? What did
Absolutely.
Lauren give
So
out
what
her
you
contact? Go ahead.
Yeah, so what you can do is you can reach me on Facebook under Perceptual Tarot Readings. I think it's either Perceptual Readings or Perceptual Tarot Readings, or just type in Lauren Kribbs. My last name is Kribbs. And the same thing with my email, it's perceptualreadings@gmail.com. You guys can reach out to me anytime you want.
All right.
I
You've
will
been a great
update.
guest.
I will. I'll update the link, and I want to say thank you so much. And do you have something coming up that is is it private or is it a local event for the public?
Yeah, so it's a public event. It's a holistic market, an outdoor market at night. Thank God, because it's been so hot here lately. It's going to be from 8:30 to 11:30, and the invite or the page is on my Perceptual Ratings page on Facebook, and I think it's also on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram as well. But it's a holistic fair, so there's going to be healers, readers, SRT. There's going to be Reiki people, and then there's vendors there, so you can buy crystals, oils, anything to kind of align your chakras and your spirits, and getting information that you've been needing. Sorry, there's cars racing in my background over here.
I
But
thought
yeah,
that was I thought Tiffany was putting in a sound bite.
so it's going to be a holistic fair from 8:30 to 11:30, and you guys are more than welcome. Invite all your friends and stuff.
I would definitely, and I'm going to come. I'll be coming from Mineral Wells, and I'm going
Sure, if
to.
you're not too tired.
I'm
Yeah.
going to come in. This is just interesting. I love it. I want to get to know all of the mystical beings out there and all their new ways so we can bring more content. And the more we know, the better, and there's so many tools out there, guys. Please understand. There nothing's marked evil, nothing is marked good. It's how the person uses it. And Lauren right here has proven to us that she's working on a great vibrational level, and her cards were tools tonight that helped many of our people today. And I want to say thank you so much for sharing your gifts with us. And I hope that you'll come back. We're hearing it all over. They want to see you back. And I want to say thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. It was so nice meeting y'all.
Thank you, Lauren.
All
You
right.
have a good one. What a wonderful guest. I want to inform everyone.
She was great, Katrina.
I hope we see her again. I'm getting out there. We will be having the host and the creators of Horror and Sex Show. And I've been on their show twice doing readings for their readers, but Dicey and Chantel has had our forever friend stories in her books for, I can't remember. I think it's about whispering or ghost whispering, or that is embarrassing, but I will know it when they come back on our next show. We won't be here next Sunday.
We won't?
Nope, we're off next Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's in the calendar.
Let me make sure that I tell you guys the correct way.
It's on the calendar. Show.
We do got a show next week. So I'm going to see if they'll be able to do it for this Sunday. I thought we had a break, but it's because it's Sunday. You know how everything goes. So we had a great time. Guys, please share, support,
comment, subscribe.
Yeah, but you also support the show. It takes money, and my girls do this for free, and all of us do, but mainly it's so we can get more content out there, and we're working hard on giving you things that you're looking for. And Rody, do you want to say goodbye? And
Yes.
Thank yous to everybody that may be watching the show later.
Everyone for joining us today. Please come back next Sunday. It's always a great show. Everyone be safe during this week, and we will see you guys next week. We love ya.
And there's one more thing, because our Lauren deserves this.
You gotta have her back on the chat. We gotta have her back
We
on.
will have her back. Well, as long as she wants to, but she's welcome anytime back on our show. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you all. And my forever friends, you guys are awesome. I love yous. So keep on going. Here we go.